In a lively village surrounded by green fields and busy markets, there lived a young girl named Ketty. Ketty was known by everyone, but not for good reasons. While other children woke early to help their families, learn skills, or chase their dreams, Ketty preferred the comfort of doing nothing. She slept late, avoided chores, and spent her days wandering aimlessly or sitting under the mango tree, watching others work. Responsibility was a stranger to her, and effort, something she simply did not believe in. Her parents, hard-working and respected in the village, worried deeply. "We cannot live forever," her mother would often say. "What will become of her when we are gone?" Her father would reply with a heavy sigh. They tried advice, they tried discipline, they tried encouragement, but nothing changed Ketty. One day, after many sleepless nights of worry, her parents made a decision. They called Ketty and handed her a small pouch of money. "This is not a gift," her father said firmly. "It is an opportunity. Use it wisely. Start something, build something, show us you can stand on your own." Ketty nodded, but her mind was already elsewhere. Opportunity, to her, felt like freedom, not responsibility. The next morning, instead of planning a business or learning a trade, Ketty did what she did best. She spent new clothes, sweet treats, unnecessary things she didn't need. Within days, the money was gone. And Ketty? She felt no regret, until the royal announcement came. One bright afternoon, a messenger rode into the village, beating a drum and calling out loudly, hear ye, the king invites all hard-working young men and women to a grand banquet at the palace. Come and share your stories, your crafts, and your achievements." The village erupted with excitement. This was no ordinary feast. It was a celebration of diligence, talent, and purpose. Everyone prepared eagerly. Everyone, except Ketty. At first, she wasn't bothered. "What's the big deal?" she muttered. But as the day of the banquet approached, she began to notice something. People were busy. Not just busy, but proud. A young tailor stitched his finest outfit to present. A farmer prepared samples of his best harvest. A potter crafted beautiful designs to showcase. They weren't just attending the banquet. They were bringing something of value. Ketty felt something unfamiliar stir inside her. Not hunger, not boredom, but discomfort. On the day of the banquet, she decided to go anyway. Dressed in her finest clothes, the ones bought with the money she had wasted, Ketty walked toward the palace, hoping no one would notice she had nothing to offer. The palace was magnificent. Music filled the air. Tables overflowed with food. Laughter echoed through the halls. But what stood out most were the people. Each person stepped forward to present what they had worked for. A young girl spoke about the small shop she built from nothing. A boy shared how he turned a single seed into a thriving farm. Others displayed crafts, ideas, and achievements born from effort and dedication. The king listened carefully, smiling with pride. Then his eyes fell on Ketty. "Young lady," he said kindly, "what have you brought to share?" The room fell silent. Ketty's heart pounded. For the first time in her life, she had no excuse, no story, no effort to hide behind. I have nothing," she whispered. The king looked at her, not with anger, but with understanding. "Nothing?" he asked gently. "Or nothing you chose to build?" The question struck deeper than any insult ever could. Ketty lowered her head. In that moment, she saw her life clearly. Days wasted, chances ignored, potential buried under laziness. Tears filled her eyes. "I was given something," she admitted softly, "but I wasted it." The king nodded. "Then today is not your day of reward," he said. "It is your day of awakening." The banquet continued. But for Ketty, everything had changed. That night, she walked home quietly. No pride, no excuses, only a decision. The next morning, for the first time, Ketty woke before the sun. She went to the market. She asked questions. She learned. She started small, very small, but she started. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. And slowly, the girl who once did nothing became someone who worked for something. A year later, another invitation came from the palace. This time, Ketty did not go empty-handed. She walked in with confidence. Not because she was perfect, but because she had tried, failed, learned, and grown. When the king saw her again, he smiled. "And today?" he asked. Ketty lifted what she had built with her own hands. "Today, I have something to share." Indeed, opportunity means nothing without action. But the moment you choose to change, your story can begin again.